No, you can't do that. Ooh, beep. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Thil34, and today we're checking out episode number 3 for season 2 of Mr. Robot. How's it going?
Things have shaken up. The game has been changed. The algorithm has been reworked. Capitalism is no more.
Evil Corp is going down. The revolution has begun. Yeah, we had I think it was like an hour, and actually this episode is pretty long too. This is an hour and 3 minutes, so it's only like 20 minutes less than the others. I don't know if every episode's gonna be a little, an hour each. I'm not mad at that, but let's just see how this one is gonna progress. I think there's a lot of interesting ideas starting for this season. This is definitely gonna be more of a puzzle than the last one by the looks of it. The phone call at the end was really interesting because we got to hear Wellick. Is that really him? Did Mr. Robbie murder him? We don't know. There's a lot we don't know, but there's a lot we're gonna find out. So as always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. It's just right there. Just do it. Click it. Just do what you gotta do, but just get it done. Also turn on the notifications. Haven't figured out how these are gonna be on YouTube yet. Charlie and I are figuring it out, but YouTube fam, love you, appreciate you. Yay! It's a little bit of a mental load, this show.
It's gonna rat you out.
Oh, shit! Sorry, that was loud. That was loud.
Tyrell Wellick and F.
R.I.P. to Gideon. He did not deserve that. He did not deserve that. Here's we're having a beach day.
Husband and wife team open up a freak show / dwarf sanctuary on this land. And one year, the husband grabs a large kitchen knife, slices his wife's throat open, stabs his little kids to death, then slits his own wrist.
It looks like a titan, bro.
In the 1960s, a woman named Mary Megan Fisher decided to buy up the place, turn it into an old school arcade. Until one time in '86, she accidentally fell off the bar stool
Hit her head
and landed hard on the pool cue she was holding. Went right through her neck, killed her right on the spot.
And that's where we came.
When Ned Beauchamp bought up the joint under the name Fun Society Amusement LLC. His oldest son, Harold, wanted to sell it, but Ned wasn't down with that. So Harold stole his twin brother's hunting rifle and shot Dad in the face. What Harold wasn't counting on was the kickback. The kickback so hard he tripped and fell out of his dad's 20-story window. By the time he hit the ground, his twin brother Clyde. He was immediately arrested for the double homicide of his brother and father.
This is a little intense, no?
This place made him crazy. He thinks it's cursed.
It is cursed, clearly. I was gonna say that.
But since it's you, I'll give it to your guy for half.
I'm not here to rent from me, Romero.
I want you to come in.
I want you to work with us. You like him, actually. You'll hate him, but he's a genius. And he wants to be you.
Well, at least we know the origin story now.
How much?
That's the thing, man.
It's not gonna matter after it.
In a way, this pays everything.
Yep, explains the motivation.
What happened to you in the end?
Well, that's a story for another time.
The origin of the F Society LLC.
When I said I needed you, inspired you.
I'm not gonna front, man. The song selection in this show, impeccable.
Just a memory.
Panic.
Huh?
Here it comes again.
Oh no.
It's good to hear your voice.
Okay.
Where are you?
Not yet where I'm supposed to be, but soon, very soon. Oh, how I wish, how I wish. I think about that night when we became gods.
That night, I want to know what happened. For the panic to finally stop.
Gideon Goddard, cybersecurity.
Here we go.
Ground zero was shot dead at a bar in Manhattan.
But it won't.
All gas, no brakes.
Whoa, what the fuck is that smell, man?
Hello?
Boom?
Is it greened out? Whoa! Huh! Huh!
Sad to see the shop shut down. I swear the only way I'm getting through this is having breakfast with you. Could be that year.
Dude, that was nuts.
It's not morphine. It's Adderall.
I don't think you pop that like Skittles, fam. This guy's gonna be wired. No sleep. Can feel his heartbeat, dog.
When the computer gets
both warned you as a liability. You sold drugs.
Oh, it was the drugs.
Fucked, Elliot. What did we do?
I'll open up this can of worms. I wonder if the actor wanted out on the show. Like, just depending on a drug deal. You know, he sold weed, but I'm not gonna go into that more. What do you mean a wheelbarrow? What do you mean? Oh, you're going in the concrete, cuzzy. Some mafia shit, dog. No, you can't do that. He's tripping.
Get that Adderall out of your system. Get those shitty pills out of your system.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit, dude, that was intense. That was a good fake out too, eh? Say it.
I think this is a mistake.
Oh.
Frankly, Fox isn't where we should be right now. Bloomberg is where investors get their business news.
Sit down.
Let me tell you something.
Have you ever had dinner at Fidelios? I know the chef. He's very good.
Enjoyable.
Alexa, what time is it?
It is 4:03 a.m.
Yo, this is a little too on the nose, man. This is, you know what I showed in my life? You don't have to do me like that.
Along the coach roads I did ride, with sword and pistol by my side. Many a young maid lost her baubles to my truth.
This is actually my pre-recording routine too. Okay.
Alexa, stop.
Clipboards tend to be super effective on fires. Damn, man. R.I.P.
Someone was there with the sole purpose of offing him.
Dumping.
Yeah.
What about that Allsafe guy? That's 2 murders in a row associated with this.
Oh,
They caught
shit.
the guy. It was just- I don't really care discussing this with you, given how easily you forgot about what we started.
What? Because I don't care for stupid hijinks?
We might be getting executed by the Dark Army, and this is what you'd rather be discussing?
Yeah, y'all going down,
It's
fam.
not the Dark Army.
It's
They
another
don't
group.
know.
And what do you suggest we do then?
She's got a family. She's got to relocate.
Stop spazzing.
It's a hard ask.
They're trying to cover their tracks, and right now,
cut ties.
we're the tracks.
I'm very sorry this happened to you. Nevertheless, a site's been down way too long. Good news is, once you bring it back up, help
fuck.
put your life back in balance.
I only know basic network security measures. You have to find someone who can migrate the site to another, more secure location.
Leave my family alone, man.
Please.
Here we go.
Can I tell you a secret?
Sure thing,
It's
fam.
been 3 days since I slept. He's gone. You heard me?
Dude, the crash is gonna be nuts.
It was so
Oh my
simple.
goodness.
And I'm feeling 100%. He's gone. The Adderall is working and I feel good.
This is Naruto runs
Talking
across
to
the
people.
Yo, bro, he's like, hey, it's classic George. Am I right?
Dishes look immaculate. Even the gun basketball game is enthralling.
You're not buying any of this either.
Oh, no, totally, man. I'm here for it.
It was feeling good. It really was.
Jesus.
Wasn't it? Very weird, too.
You get a buffer?
Colonel Panic.
Dude, you gotta open up Task Manager, you gotta end the task, and reboot, okay?
You are likable.
I do like the
You are
haircut.
beautiful.
Oh my gosh. It's a group meeting? Call meeting?
Yes, come, please. I'd like you to meet
Lamau.
2 of...
Oh, it does say die. I thought it was blurry. I couldn't tell, but it looked like it. Happy, huh? Oh,
Alexa, when is the end of the world?
right now. It's also a sleep product placement.
I want to cry, but I'm so high that I can't.
Working behind the counter.
That's Starburns? No, that's gotta be a community nod. That's literally Starburns, dude. Oh my god, he's rolling, dude.
God can help you.
Tell me, why didn't God help my innocent friend who died for no reason?
Here we go.
How about the countless wars declared in his name? How about the racist, sexist, phobia soup we've all been drowning in because of him?
Tell him.
Meant to divide us so it's easier to rule us, the charlatans that want to run us.
This guy's dropping bars.
Please tell me I didn't say all of that out loud. Shit. They did.
This guy thought he was on mute. Oh no.
3 kids, 2 in college, 1 in high school. Saul is the chair of our non-profit arm. Another thing they have in common.
Give me the
They were
deets.
both in the room with Colby when they made that grave error.
Oh, you didn't have to drop that bomb. It's pretty arms, bro. Holy
Our
shit.
CFO is... There's enough evidence in there to put them away for years.
Whatever you're doing, I don't trust it.
It's a test.
You're panicking right now. It's a big decision you're making. But the minute you remove emotion from this, you'll do just fine.
The damn poster.
What do you think?
You're about to get recruited.
Is Ray right? It doesn't matter where you go, as long as you keep stumbling.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
You should.
Two-time baby girl, you know me. Still with the dogs that I grew beside.
Come in. Oh, that's Shayla. It's a flashback. Or he's tripping out. You never really know.
Trick or treat.
When'd you get back to the city?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was on this project, kept finding holes in the system, but it was my job to keep hacking till it was hacker-proof. They decided to lock down my ass in the server room. Woke up, all the servers in the room were destroyed.
This was a precursor.
Angela's trying to hook me up with a job at Allsafe.
Damn. We actually nodded in his head for once.
Holy shit. Is
this the beginning of the delusions? This is when he becomes Mr. Robbie. Does he look in the mirror or something or check his phone and see his dad? Oh my god, you hear this fucking Harry Potter ass music? Ugh! The origins! This is when he came up with the idea to take down capitalism. I am the Monopoly Man. Oh shit.
Maybe I should take the job at Allsafe. Be a good way to take them down.
Who?
Evil Corp.
Evil Corp. Install the right malware. Trash their backups. We could corrupt all their data. No, the hard part would be after. That's the key.
Dude.
Follow through.
This is Christian Slater.
Database. It'd be tempting to lay off them afterwards, but that's when you have to go in.
Oh, what a great choice of music.
That's the only way it would work.
Here we go. That was so good. Because we obviously never saw the build-up during season 1 when he was, you know, when Eddie didn't have Christian Slater was there. So this is our first time really getting a look at it. Who's really using a VR headset on the train? Stop this.
We're on the other side of something we never signed up for.
I mean, what did you guys expect was gonna happen? You said it yourself. The hard part would be after.
That wasn't me.
He's spilling all the tea.
Well, then maybe I need him right now. Because what I'm seeing in front of me
oh shit
isn't helping.
She said, fuck Elliot, I choose you.
Doing.
Papa. I do not think they're sanitizing that place every single time they were here. Must be fingerprints.
Found this tucked behind that Mallard murder game.
How do you know no one followed me? Keep asking me questions over and over.
Tell me what this is really about. I've paid you well every week.
What good is that to me if I'm dead? Look what happened to the Allsafe guy. I'm not gonna get locked up. They lowered the daily allowance.
Oh, they just had a full conversation right there, just with the eyes.
Can't afford to keep this guy quiet.
I'm done with this topic.
I'm interested to see how her story's gonna go, because every time we see her on the screen, the scarier she gets. I am loved. The universe is working in my favor. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go.
Beliefs create my own reality. All of my dreams.
Oh, yay. No, he's restarting?
I can help if you want. What you say to me stays here.
Maybe he's right. Finally unburden me from...
You tell him anything, and I will find the tallest building and swan dive off of it.
Ray has a point.
I can't. One game. I'll even let you have the first move.
Here we go.
A game to end all games we play, and the winner takes all.
Winner takes all of what?
Of your mind. I'll leave for good.
You lose, I get to be in charge. And you?
He gets weekends?
Remember the night of the hack?
All I remember is I woke up 3 days later.
And what happened in those 3 days?
I don't know.
That's what. The absence of knowing. Since we can't seem to find any common ground, let's play for it.
Damn. Bets on the table.
This game you are agreeing to is dangerous, Elliot. You are agreeing to destroy a part of yourself. Win or lose.
I kind of hope he loses, though.
Administration.
That's a fire room.
看上去，他偏向自己的一块策略，他太吹毛求疵。
Confirmed Time Lord.
你挑一个嘛。
右边。
I like the right ones too. Oh, that room is so baller. Oh, looks like the inside of Drake's house. You know Drake lives like 25 minutes away from me? Fun fact. Sorry, I don't have subtitles. If there's anything relevant in there, let me know.
Hello, Scott.
Why the fuck are you in my home?
The audacity.
There seems to be a problem with my husband's severance package.
That sounds like an issue for HR.
I love how he's drinking wine too. And he's showing off
Yeah,
the wine
there
they met
seems
the
to
first
be a
time.
problem for me too.
Does she not know?
I can't seem to find the person who murdered my wife. Bureaucracy is a bitch, right?
And I would like the money I'm owed. So why don't we help each other then? I'll testify my husband didn't come home that night of the murder. He left the party alone. Didn't see him till the next day.
This man's going for it. Scott, what's the move?
Tyrell Wellick's baby gets what it deserves. Nothing.
I need Wellick. I need answers. Where is my mans? In retrospect, if you knew that things were going to collapse after your plan was going to go through, you think you would have insulated yourself and your team a little bit better. Hindsight's a bitch, right? Sometimes it do be like that.
There's more. Our contacts found out that Romero was researching.
Oh, I thought he meant like round 2 or something.
You know your son's head, me, right?
It doesn't look good.
The FBI's even snooping around and it gets ugly. So just stop being a hard ass for once. Just let me help you.
Things have gotten too real.
How did this happen?
Oh, I don't know. You tried deleting all the money in the world? All debt?
So what you playing for then? If there's no who, then what's the what? What's it for? You gotta find out the future you're fighting for. If you like it, then it's beautiful. If you don't, then you might as well fade the fuck out right now.
Elliot got touched?
I have some friends who have a vineyard on the coast. They would love you. You know, during the harvest.
Do you really think you'll ever afford that?
Hey, once I get my DJ career going, like a lot of times.
This guy really thought he was sick in the long mile, huh?
You're a bartender. You make $15 an hour. You're never gonna be able to take me to Madrid. You won't be able to give me anything I want out of life. But I've had all those things before, and they never make me happy.
So he's like, am I offended? Or like, do I just roll with this? Or
How would my future fairy tale unfold? Will I finally connect with those I deeply care for? Will I reunite with old friends long gone? See the ones I love find true happiness?
the answer is most likely no. Well, at least Wellick's there. I think that was him. I couldn't tell. He was a little far out.
Even make amends with those I have unfairly wronged.
That's a good throwback. I'm fucking dead. That is funny. No, it was him.
A future that's not so lonely.
This is so good. Yeah, sorry, Elliot. This Last Supper is not happening.
You'd even be there.
Aw, thanks, bud.
I would like very much to fight for it.
Here we go.
Your options dramatically changing with every decision.
Here we go.
It is a pure battle of two opponents.
Stalemate. We need a winner. Let's reset.
Another stalemate. What are the odds? Let's reset.
The number of 40-move games is greater than the number of electrons in the universe. You just need to be able to see ahead of your opponent.
All the processes are
But
going
how
on right
can
now in
you
his
when
brain.
your other opponent is
Bane his brain.
Stalemate. 3 in a row. The odds of that are...
impossible. I can't beat you.
It was the only way to show you that fighting me is a waste of time.
That's what I thought he learned by the end of the finale.
Beat you.
I want an office on the 20th floor.
Mm.
I want Melissa's job. and it's non-negotiable.
Not even a high?
You want me to convince the class to remove the contingency. You're gonna give me exactly what I want in return.
You got me.
But I'm sorry. This is all in your head. Always good to have dreams.
Wait,
One thing left in her sleeve.
I'm not wrong.
Go home.
You got bodied, Angela.
We might be owned. God, Elliot, say something.
You gotta show up, man. Too many episodes. Too much time's gone by. You gotta step in.
Don't worry.
We're coming. You heard of Bitcoin? Here we go. Uh-oh. Alright, Elliot's back in his element. He's cooking.
My online business is very important to me. I prefer discretion. So I'm asking you to help me and not look where you don't need to.
Here we go.
Something goes wrong, Lone Star will be here.
Lone
You
Star?
got my number?
See, Elliot was practicing normal chess, but our mans was playing 3D chess.
Romero's dead. I don't have many options. Someone's closing in on us. I have to find out what they know. I'm hacking the FBI.
All right, we're going somewhere. And that was my reaction video to Mr. Robot Season 2, episode number 3, y'all. And there was a lot that went down here, and I sort of look at this episode as a really good, I guess, character development one for a couple of our side characters here. First and foremost, once they started off the episode with the flashback, I couldn't even tell for sure if it was a flashback or not. I had to let it marinate for a little bit to then finally get like, okay, this is the origin behind how, you know, we got the arcade to start F Society to begin with. So I liked how they kicked off the episode with that here. Then leading into Romario's death. RIP, unfortunate there. I like the urgency now that they're putting on, you know, the F Society group. Obviously, Elliot's AFK. He's gone, and the rest of the members are sort of, you know, they started this one of the biggest revolutions in the past century, and they can't just get off scot-free, right? So I like how they've got sort of this unknown pressure or group on them trying to kill them potentially. I didn't really buy the idea of him just getting whacked off from like a random drug deal. Definitely don't think that's the case now. But there's also these other groups that got developed here. I think that what they did here with, I think Ray's character was great. Mr. Robot does a great job at developing these side characters, giving them some real, you know, giving them some real intrigue and depth off the bat here. I think Ray, you know, giving us that first, you know, 2 hours to just not really know who this guy is and think he's like a nice fella trying to, you know, make conversation with Elliot, and there's something they're doing. We're not too sure exactly what. Then we find out he's running some Bitcoin scheme. I love that interaction between him and Elliot, trying to come to him on equal terms, saying, you know, I have my own issues as well, maybe that are similar to yours. And then Elliot sort of picked up, oh no, he's trying to recruit me. So yeah, I like what they did here, you know, making us feel bad for him, sympathetic for his own issues, as well as, you know, that whole, you know, the whole idea of him talking to his dead wife there. So, but then we also get the other side of him. We're beating this guy to a pulp. So I like where they're going with his character so far, and it's interesting to see, you know, Craig in that sort of a role, because I'm used to seeing him in more comedic things. I also, like I said, connecting back to the F Society group, seeing each of the members sort of stressed and having that pressure put onto them. Another member of the F Society group that we saw here was Elliot. He was popping all of those Adderall pills, and again, I think the show just nails Elliot when he's trying to suppress, you know, Mr. Robot, the other voice. The show's sequences are just so stellar. You know, the musical cues, the quirkiness, the insanity to them. I think they do a great job every single time, and this was probably one of my favorite ones so far. Him, you know, thinking he discovered, put him away for good here, leading to that crash here. And I like the idea of this episode too, you know, it being the idea of like a kernel panic. His computer, which is himself, sort of crashing here. I loved all those sequences, and then it ending off in that crazy monologue at the end where he just rips a new one into his Christian group. I think it's pretty much expected. Rami Malek just does a great job every single time here with Elliot, with what he does with Elliot. And, you know, another thing that I like this episode too was just seeing where we're going with Angela here. Price pushing her closer and closer to, I guess, his lifestyle into that side, even giving her the option to ruin the lives of the people who ruined her life, right? So we're watching that descent go pretty quickly here. So yeah, that was this episode of Mr. Robot. Y'all, what did you think about this one? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. What was your favorite moment of this episode? Was it Elliot just you know, just, you know, going about his day trying to avoid Mr. Robot. Or I actually liked some of the more emotional beats here with Ray, actually, too. Those are probably some of my favorite moments in this one. Also, when I said this was more of like a nice side character development episode, we also got to see, you know, some of those new characters aside from Ray. We got to see the FBI agent. You know, we got to see her just living her life, and you know, it could come across as her and Angela, they're similar but different enough where it feels unique. I like what they did with her going through her routine. She's got some social anxiety. She's, you know, just she's got some social anxiety. She's staying up late. She's just jerking off and all that stuff. So I like the way that they're just, you know, I like the way that they're painting her character across so far. And in the end, she found out about Romario hacker group through the poster. I'm liking the scenes that they're planning with her character, and eventually she's gonna have to collide with the F Society group. So yeah, I thought they did a good job with her character here. I like some of the beats with Angela. Clearly another entity here, so I don't know if it's Ray per se, or he's just another off group or if that's gonna connect later on, or if there's another group connected to that, to the guy who killed Gideon, who's out to actually whack each of the members of F Society, or if it's White Rose, or, you know, there's a lot of other groups. It could be a big hack group from season 1. So, but with that being said, y'all, I will see you in the next one. Beep boop. That was my reaction video to Mr. Robot Season 2, episode number 4 here. This was the chess game. Everything was on the table here, and Mr. Robot versus Elliot turned into a stalemate, and I think he now realizes, after the whole set of games, speaking of Ray, speaking of Joey Badass, realizing the pressure that's going on with the external forces, the FBI, White Rose, he's got to come out of retirement. He's sort of been, you know, in his own world, very separate from everyone, just keeping close enough with Darlene through the phone call or whatever it may be. He's got to get back into the game, and that was pretty much what this, I felt like this episode was about. Oh my goodness, my hair. And by the end of this episode, with him finally helping him with his computer problem, finally got back online, and is going to be hacking the FBI. So I think he's come to terms with his, now at least, with his identity as Mr. Robot. Seeing his dead father, he realizes this is a part of him. I sort of thought that's we were going to go after the season 1 finale, but it took another 4 episodes, I feel, to get to that point. And by doing so, they at least got to elaborate on a lot, you know, throw in a bunch of new stories, and let things marinate a bit as things start to kick up again, right? The FBI is now confirmed. Everyone's sort of been notified that they're on their tail. Obviously, we saw what happened at the end of the last episode, where now FBI agent, she figured out about the F Society base. White Rose and Price also know about this now. Elliot knows something about this now and is going to try and actively stop it. Things are sure to pick up now in terms of, I guess, the larger story now, because for the most part, we've still been dealing with like the ramifications after the big hack went through. So it's going to be interesting to see when new catalysts start to pick up. What are the bigger plays here from White Rose and Price too is what I'm interested in seeing. I'm starting to get the idea that it might have to do something with Bitcoin, because I was thinking to myself as I was watching this, Ray is talking about Bitcoin, and if all the value of the printed cash starts to go down and dwindle, what's going on with the cryptocurrency market, right? So that's actually something that just came to my mind, because he's also talking about how much he cares about his online business here. One of my favorite things about this episode too was seeing just, I think the beginning might have been my favorite parts of this episode. A lot of the middle portions of this one I thought were fine, honestly. Just a lot of realizations. I feel Elliot realizing he has to accept this other half of him. He can't get rid of it. It's going to be with him, right? It'll just keep ending in a stalemate. So I like Elliot came to that sort of understanding. Angela, we've sort of been watching her. She sort of came to her own realizations as to what her role is in Evil Core, right? I guess Darlene also realized that she needs Elliot to come into the fold now, because things are getting to like a dire point here. People are out there to kill them. Their leader's gone, and that's sort of what's been going on for the past 4 episodes. So they're going to have to bring things together and start making some moves. So I thought the opener was brilliant. I love seeing the origin, and also just getting the perspective of Elliot's personality when he is his father, when he is Mr. Robot. Yeah, maybe not one of my favorite episodes out of the 4 that we've seen so far for season 4. However, I definitely do think set up the stage for the next, I guess, portion of the story here. We're gonna start getting back into the hacker nonsense. I need Wellick. I need to see Wellick towards the end of this episode in the dream sequence. So anyway, with that being said, guys, that was Mr. Robot season number 2, episode number 4. What'd you think about this one? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below. Also, it was interesting that we got to see a little bit more of Joanna this episode. She's also starting to, you know, make some plays. Money's sort of drying up now. Wellick isn't there, and she needs to take care of this baby, obviously. So pretty ballsy on her end to go to Scott's house and try and leverage the knowledge of his wife's death, knowing that her husband definitely did it, right? Shout out to Scott, actually, for sticking it to her a little bit there. She's actually one of my favorite characters on the show too, actually. She's such a mystery. I don't know what her game plan is, her motives are, but she's really captivating, I feel, anytime she's on screen. So I like getting a little bit more screen time with Joanna here. With that being said, that was Mr. Robbie number 14. what you think. Let me know in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.